buddy, wait. Lift your foot. There you go. Alright, that's a terrible angle. Okay. Let's see if this is going to work for me. Wait. This is only mildly embarrassing, walking down the main street of my town with a selfie stick. Feels a little bit weird. But hopefully this is working. And hopefully it's not too windy, because I just have my earbuds in. So we'll see what happens. But now you guys can all see us all drive on the wrong side of the road. So hopefully it's come through okay. Ah, you got first again. I don't know if the alerts are, none of those sounds are going to come through for us, but we'll see what happens. The thing comes through on my screen though, which is cool. So yeah, we're just we're walking back this way. I'm sorry, it's windy. I'm so sorry. But usually we go to this little park over here, and we throw the ball around. And then this is all being pulled down. There was a big house here, and kangaroos usually come and hang out in here. But now there's a fence there. Hey Japer, we're going for a walk with Squishy. I'd show you him, but he's peeing on something, and that doesn't seem as interesting. But we're just going to go, we won't go for as long as I planned, because it's going to get dark. But we're going to go and try and find some kangaroos. See what happens. And then we'll have the drama of restarting. Oh, there's some kangaroos. Hang on, I don't know if you'll be able to see them. Lucas, wait. They're just, stop. They're these little dots are kangaroos. But we should be able to find some a lot closer. But yeah, they're there, just chilling. Are you still at the gun club? How are you going with the clay targets? Come on, Lucas, you missed out on some Fortnite earlier, J-Bar. We actually got a couple of wins. Only in Blitz. I think we came like second or no, fourth. I think in Zero Bills. But the pub's just here, so I can walk to the pub if I want to. It's got pretty good chicken parmas. And we're just going to go over to the mountain bike park section over here, and then we might walk down to the little dam there. You're good, J-Bar. I do feel like a bit of a silly head walking to myself. Yes, this is my little town. I live very close to lots of trails, which I love. We'll try and find some kangaroos on the way back. I think there'll be more around. But yeah, there's this really neat little mountain bike park just here. And you can do like little tiny circles around this small area, and then they go all the way around, all the way up the hill up that way, for quite far. Ah, thank you, Stream Elements. Oh, I should have changed the title. Can I change the title? Hang on. Let's see if I can. Hang on, we're doing some crazy. Change that. There we go. See if that works. Oh, sorry, we've stopped to smell this. Apparently. Hang on. Come on, buddy. You're in the bush. Okay, we're in the bush now. Come on, Lucas. Hang on, I've just swapped hands. Hang on. Oh my goodness. Come on, Lucas. We just were here, and he's insisting on going back in that bush. I'll be able to let him off in a minute, and you can watch him frolic. Wait. Good boy. Chris. Alright, we're nearly there. Nearly there. Over we go to our little mountain bike park. We were just here, weren't we, Lucas? He's like, I'm confused, but this is fine. So, left. mildly docked myself with a sign there. That's okay. Come on, buddy. Alright, we're going to go to, I think it's called Bunyip Dam, actually. Which, bunyips are like a random, like a mythical creature in Australia, which I think is quite fun. Easy. Lucas loves puddles. We'll see how we go, because he won't be allowed back inside if he gets in too many puddles. We'll see what happens. And then what time is it when we get back? It might nearly be time for a snack for Lucas and myself that isn't Lamington's. But we'll see. No, we're not getting in that puddle. No. All the puddles. But I do want to play some more Donkey Kong. Because all these people I know have finished it and have not been playing it that long, which is wild. So I was like, I really need to get my butt into gear and get it finished, I think. Easy, buddy. Alright. Nearly there, and I can let him off the lead. He can stop pulling. He's not doing too bad, but he walks so freaking fast. It is quite ridiculous. Oh, I wonder if you can see. Definitely not, no. One of our crimson rosellas. They're beautiful in red and blue. They're real pretty. One of our they're a native parrot. And they're very cute. Alright, let's get to some bush, shall we? Yeah? Hey Lucas, you ready? Yeah? Alright. So then the hardest part will be after this, do I play Donkey Kong and then do some building to try and keep me awake? Because I find that if I'm playing games when I'm tired, I get even more tired. So I'm like, maybe when it's quite a bit later, I'll start doing building instead of playing games. Here we are. Alright, Lucas, you should be pretty right. I don't think there's too many mountain bikers. Lucas, wait! Sit, buddy. Sit. Lucas. Come on. Alright, no, sit. Sit with your incessant... Sit! Stay. You always have to be close. Alright, go be free. So this in here is like a little mini pump track, which is pretty cool. And there's like a bit of a berm up there and all sorts of stuff. And then they actually have mountain bike races and stuff out this way as well. So we're just going to go out to the little dam, do an out and back before it gets too dark. So we often come running out here and stuff as well. Come on, Lucas. See how many people we run into that are like, what is this crazy person doing? Yeah, it's pretty good. So you can mountain bike out here as well. Bring your dogs, you can bring your kids. You've got a big pram. You can bring your kids on prams. But mostly it's a lot of single track. So I'll show you some of the single track when we get on the way back. But the town is also an old gold mining town. So just up there is the water race. There's some of the single track mountain bike path over there, just there. But yeah, so the water race is just here, and that would carry all the water for Pen and Gold and for the little settlements that they had around the place, which is pretty sweet. Lucas is just peeing on every single tree. Every tree. Here we go. Sorry, I'm walking fast to puff myself out, which is embarrassing, especially if I'm... So yeah, here's the water race. Not a lot of water in it right now, obviously, but this is what carried the water to and from the settlements for when they were mining for gold. Lucas is over there now. And we'll keep our eye open for wallabies and kangaroos, but we'll wait and see. Here he comes. Meow. But it is pretty good. We're very close to a lot of trails, so I can I can run or mountain bike around here for sort of 3 or probably 4 or 5 hours actually, without going on the same trail twice, which is pretty neat. And so the yellow trees here are wattle trees. If you have hay fever, you hate them, but everyone else thinks they're pretty. Hey buddy, he's happy. He just likes being off the lead. And then all of these are various kinds of gum trees. I don't think we have any koalas here. I think we're a bit high up, as in we're a bit far north. Koalas only like a couple of particular types of gum trees, because of course they do, and I don't think they grow here very much, and I think it's a bit cold. So we do have wombats and stuff, but not really many around here. Where'd you go, buddy? There he is. Yeah. So let's see. I'm not too bad. There's not too many trees above me here. It's okay. The drop bears, I'm more worried if we go up that way, up to the bigger hills where it gets a bit more dense, and then we're worried. But here it's okay. Lucas, hang on, there's a mountain biker. I know he's going that way. Come here, buddy. They sell koalas. Oh my god, on Gumtree, Jesus. I mean, it would make sense, right? Let's keep our eye out for mountain bikers so we don't get cleaned up. So the mountain bike path, so the mountain bikers have come down here. There's one. Hey Lucas, come here, buddy. Come. Good boy. Wait. Stop. No. What did I say? Sit. Wait for the mountain biker. You wait. Here comes our mountain biker. You stay. Stay and wait. No, you stay. Hello. No. Good boy. Okay, be free. There we go. Good job, buddy. Alright. Did you find a stick? Is that a good stick? You can bring it with you if you like. Are you good? Alright. Yeah, so the mountain bike paths up here are labelled. So this one's got a little green circle on it. You could follow it in. That one zigzags up the hill. And they use it for different mountain bike events and stuff that they have here. They were going to have some Commonwealth Games events here in my town, but then they kind of cancelled the Commonwealth Games. So, yeah, that happened. But what are you going to do? So there's actually a big chunk where they had levelled it. There was going to be a bit of the village. We weren't going to have mountain biking quite here. There's going to be mountain biking about 40 minutes up the road. But I think they were going to have like either lawn bowls or table tennis in my town. I was like, okay, super exciting. But still, I think we can do a little loop. Shall we do a loop, buddy? There's enough light. So it's a little bit, because it's cold in the air, my nose runs, so I sniff a little. I do apologise. Come on, Lucas. Oh, hair in my face. So what's everyone else up to on this, what are we, either Saturday night or Friday morning? Super early, Saturday morning rather. Well, I take you all out for a walk. Is there anything, got anything interesting yet? I can hear the birds. Not too worried about drop bears just yet. But don't fall in the hole again. That puddle's actually quite deep and he fell in the other time. Well, not fell in, but he shocked himself when he stepped in a bit and fell down. Yeah, there's where you did it. Dag. He's a silly head. Alright, not far. So if we go that way, if we were running, we would have gone up that side and followed the mountain bike path. But we're going this way. Let's go. Have you got plans for later on? later on this weekend. Oh wait, if you can hear that, that is one of our pink and grey galahs behind this tree. He's going to be hard to see because I can't zoom in. Can you see him? So these are our one of our native birds. The light's not amazing, but they're quite pretty and they're quite loud. There's another one here. Oh, he's way up the top. Yeah, Lucas doesn't seem to mind. Let's see if I can get a... Oh! Sorry, buddy. There he goes. And his friend's up the top. Just there. There. So we're just showing the sun setting, looking pretty nice. Oh. So have you got other plans though for the weekend, Leo? Building, what was it, the mech from Genshin Impact? Are you going to build it on Minecraft instead? You totally should. And then just surprise Nix tomorrow. And be like, you know how I said you should build this and you didn't? I did it myself. Go, buddy, go. Oh, Lucas! Uh-oh. Lucas, stop. That is a kangaroo. Oh, well, there goes a kangaroo. There goes Lucas. He won't catch it at all. Here he comes. He's back. Good boy. Well, there you go. We did see a kangaroo. I don't know if anyone actually got to see that, but there was a kangaroo. Hey, Lucas. Sorry if I shouted a little bit too loud for you there. Good boy. Good job. He almost came back when he was called. There's no way he'd ever catch a kangaroo, so I'm not particularly worried. I'd be more worried if we accidentally surprised one. Because they are protective of their ladies. So did anyone see that or not? Bugger. We did get to see a kangaroo. Because they are everywhere here. I'm hoping in the morning we'll be able to find some just down the street. So, spending time with family, nice. The galahs, yeah, they're quite loud. The sulphur-crested galahs, sulphur-crested cockatoos are worse. Here's our little dam. This is our tiny little dam. There's a ibis over there, which is weird. What was that? So yeah, sun setting over there. I'm just going to finish streaming tomorrow at 10 AM. So I don't know what time it is. It's 5:30 PM right now. So at 10 AM I'll finish. Lucas and I will see how we're feeling. We might just sleep all day. He's quite happy to just chill, and then we'll get up and do something afternoon. Maybe go to the dog park. So here's a swing, a rope swing that some of the locals. Oh yeah, of course. You saw the kangaroo? Yeah. Yeah, they are kind of large. The males are a lot bigger, obviously. But I'm about 5'2", so you are at belly button height-ish right now, or slightly higher. But they're about 6 foot tall usually, and those are our smaller ones. So the Eastern Grey is what we have here. And then in Central Australia and further up north, you have the red kangaroos, and they get, are they about 6, maybe they're nearly 6 feet, the Eastern Greys, and then the red kangaroos are closer to 7 feet tall, which is quite large. Hey buddy. It's really cold, and I don't actually know how deep the dam is, so I'm pretty good. We're going to go up here and follow, so that's just a little dam, but we're actually near a reservoir as well for our water supply, so we're going to follow the fence line back along that. But here's another part of the mountain bike trail. So it's one way, so everyone does go that way. So you follow the green trail. Come on, buddy. And then, but we won't follow the mountain bike trail today. Sometimes we run along it, but I don't want to get in anyone's way and get in trouble. So as he is pretty good with his recall, but sometimes I get a bit worried just with mountain bikes. Oh, sorry, panty. Yeah. No, they're definitely more. They're more like fighting a T-Rex. If they're fighting other kangaroos, they lean back on their tails and kick with their legs. They don't really do much with their little T-Rex arms. But yeah. And so this is our little fenced off area for the reservoir. And often Lucas and I will do a big loop around all of that. So, there we go. Where'd he go? Oh, he's right there. He blends in a bit sometimes. Here we are. How we doing, buddy? That's not bad. We'll end up doing a few Ks. Oh. Sorry, my nose is still running. Excuse me. La la la. Yeah, the clouds look okay today. So yesterday, I don't know if you can see this big tower. So that's where we went for our walk yesterday. And we could have done a big loop and come back over this way. It only takes about an hour or less if I'm walking with you because you're super fast. But because the sun is going down, I thought we'd better just do this little one because I don't want to be out here tripping over everything in the dark. I could have got a head torch, but it doesn't make for very interesting viewing, really. Come on, buddy. Lucas. There's my boy. Meow. Straight through the puddle. Yeah. It's like 6 degrees. He's a knucklehead. Anyway. It's pretty, yeah. It's not as pretty. That one, the tower is just a phone tower, like a satellite tower. But there is a fire watch tower next to it. And we did climb up there yesterday. Oh, here's one of our, I don't think you can see it. It's called a kurong. And they look very similar to a crow. But they've got chunks of white on them, you can't see it. Where are you going? But yeah, the fire watch tower is still there and we can climb up it. Lucas happily climbs up it because he's crazy. We could try and go up there tomorrow before I end stream because I was just going to play. Tomorrow's my co-op day with Zoom. So tomorrow at, let's see, 2:30 US Central Time, I believe. I'll be playing Paper Mario 64 with my mate Drew. So you'll be able to see my gameplay and then hear both of us. And then at 4:30, I think Central, I play a co-op game with Zoom, who's my mod, who's hanging around. We were playing Fortnite today. And we're playing at the moment Revenge of the Savage Planet. Which has been really fun. We're just kicking around doing the last few achievements and things. So if you sort of had enough of me, then we can finish a little bit earlier. There's our little fantails. Hang on, I'll see if we can find one without scaring them away. That's just a little sparrow. But yeah, if he gets a bit sick of me, we can leave early. Oh, there they go. And I can take you out up to the lookout in the morning. So I'm trying to find we've got these beautiful little fantails and they're so cute. But they're very shy, and when my clunky dog here, I can hear the galahs again too. They're so loud. Alrighty, come on. Oh, nearly dropped the lead. Not ideal. Alright. Down the hill. Down we go. I do need to go mountain biking again. very soon. But I feel bad going and leaving Lucas behind, which is why I run a lot more. I'm more of a runner. No, we're not going it. We get foxes as well, so often these holes are ripped open and foxes like to hang out. Woo. Oh, this side's fenced off. This is the reservoir, so this is where our town water is. So it's fenced off so people can't come in and dump rubbish in there because people are horrible. So this part's all fenced off. It's a big, big loop. We can run around it. It's about 10 kilometres. And yeah, so that's all our water. It's not all of the town water. We get it from elsewhere as well, I think. But it's one of our big reservoirs. And that's where we were. That's the intersection where we saw the mountain bikers, just over there. That was weirdly focused on my hand. So we've just done a loop, and we'll come back down this side on the other side of the mountain bike trail. And we can go past the delicious cafe. They make really tasty waffles. Watching the co-stream? Yeah! I think it's fun. My mate that does the co-commentary with me, Drew, he's, very, what's a good word? He's really funny, but he's really, like, quick-witted. So when, like, something silly and funny happens, he's really good to comment, and I'm kind of not. So he's very fun to stream with. So we played Final Fantasy IX together, and he tells me how to actually play RPGs, because I'm a bit bad at it. And then, so we just did Wind Waker, and he did the same. Like, he'll look up little bits and pieces of maybe where we're supposed to go, or hints and tips and stuff, and he comes and helps me. But he's so much fun to play games with. And then Zoom's funny. He's a lot better. We played Split Fiction together, which was insanely fun. If you have a gaming buddy and you haven't played Split Fiction, it was one of the most fun games I have ever played. Lucas is just cutting laps in front of me. He's found something that he likes the smell of. Let's see. What have you found? Come on, buddy. The pollution's not... It's not terrible, but it's not great. We have a special program here called Snap, Send, Solve. So when Todd and I go out on trails and go out walking, people will like to drive out there and dump all of their like hard rubbish. So couches and old fridges and washing machines. And we have this special app that uses your GPS location, and you can take a photo, say what it is, where it is, and the council will come and see to it and clean it up. And it actually works incredibly well. But like, there's rubbish already. Like, I can't get that because it's on the wrong side of the fence. And it makes me sad. Well, I don't have friends in the town that I live in, so I have to have friends that are living in, you know, a whole other country. So my best mate lives in another state. She lives in another state to me. One of my other best mates, she lives in about an hour and a half away, but it's still hard to catch up all the time. So yeah, so that's why I like streaming lately, because I get to hang out with all of these new cool people like you guys. And then look out, where are you? Where are you going? Good boy. I'll have to put him on the lead shortly because we're going to go up past some residential houses, and I don't want him to wander off and escape. I mean, he wouldn't, but it's residential and it's a road, so, but yeah. But here's, like, this bit in here is just nice bushland. There'd be all kinds of foxes probably, which is a shame, and rabbits and things, but there's a path on the other side, like over that side, and then all of this is just sort of open. What are you waiting for? You waiting for me, buddy? I'm coming. But yeah, it's pretty good to have this just outside my backyard. Where I used to live, we would have to drive for at least half an hour to get to anything like this. No. Don't you dare. It's trying to go under the under the fence, of course. Come on, baby. Good boy. I was hoping we might find some kookaburras, because they're really cute and chunky. I saw some the other day. I got some photos actually. Oh, I didn't put them in the Discord, I forgot. I have got a little baby Discord that I've just started a couple of weeks ago as well. You coming? Where are you going? You have to be a little bit careful on this side because there are some blackberries, but he's pretty smart. So if we go this way, we'll get to the intersection where I let him off the lead. But we're just going to go straight down here. I'm going to have to jump. Everyone ready? Get out of the road. All right, we're going to jump. A little jump. Little baby jump. Come on, buddy. Up we go. We'll go up here. And then should we have tea? It's very early, but, you know, oh, prohibited. Oh yeah, so there's one of the pump stations and the, what do you call it? The wall. Spillway? Yeah. Of our little reservoir. Come on, handsome. Where you go? You got a little bit more free time and then I got to put you on the lead. Oh, let's see. Yeah, so the sunset's like over there now. It's a bit hidden. But, oh, you're back, J-Bar. We're nearly finished our walk. You missed it. We saw a kangaroo. Ripley. Lucas chased it a little bit, but not for long. And he came back. You puffed from shooting? How are you puffed from shooting? I was hoping to find kookaburras, but I think it's slightly too late in the afternoon now. But we'll try and, I think we might try and go out tomorrow morning. It'll depend how I go tonight. It's been a hot minute since I've stayed up for 24 hours. So we'll see. Alright, Lucas, come on, buddy. Are we going to stay in the mountain bike park or are we going to go on the road? Come on. So here's the rest of the little pump track. It's got our little berms and it's got proper trails. It's like a neat little practice park. Yeah, it's pretty good. And free of toxins, yeah. It's pretty hard. Often we'll go for a walk and I'll take my little grabber and some plastic bags. Oi, Lucas, come here. Lucas. We found a tree. It's pretty annoying, but it does thankfully get sorted reasonably quickly, which is good, but I mean it shouldn't happen at all. It's so much more effort to drive out into the middle of nowhere to dump rubbish. I don't understand, but anyway. Let's see. Oh, you're running out and refilling the clay targets. You're not shooting though. Lucas, don't go down there, please. Oh, Lucas, come. Lucas, come. Hang on, there's another dog and I don't want to be rude. Come here. Will you sit? Sit. Lucas. That was a very weird way that you sat. Very good. Hang on. Good boy. We have to behave and have our... Stop moving. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Just in case the other dog doesn't want to play, because you're a bit of a bullhead. So, we're going to go past some other pups. We haven't done a rubbish walk for a little while. I think we should again. Oh, they've gone up there. That's okay. Easy, buddy. No, you play. They don't want to play with you, mate. You're a bit of a bullhead. You are. You're pretty good, but you're a bit silly. There they go, little floofies. He's very interested. Let's go. Come on. There's a couple of cool things. So if I go and do like a rubbish walk, I try and either pick up just rubbish or recycling, so I can put it in whichever bin. Because we also in my town have green waste, so any like food scraps and any of your garden waste, so anything that's going to break down, so compost, lawn clippings, all that kind of stuff. Sorry, Lucas pulls. Stop it! All of that can go in one bin, and then we've got just your normal waste and then recycling. So I can actually, because it's only me, I don't take up really any room in our rubbish bins. So it's easy for me to go and pick up rubbish around the place and chuck it in our bin and still have plenty of room. Hang on. I missed J-Bar's message. Yeah, they shoot the clay targets. The same kind of thing. Oh, that's neat. But hang on, Lucas, you pull so bad. The problem is they mostly just the homeless and misplaced. Yeah, that's sort of the problem. And it's similar here, which is a shame. Yeah. It's hard and unfortunate. But at the same time, like, there's a lot of rubbish bins around the place for the council, so like, you just have to put it in the bin. But yeah, we did pretty good with our timing, I think, minus the hiccup of having to leave and start again. Now I'm gonna have to like end on my mobile and start on the computer, I guess, which is a bummer. I wanted the stream time to say like 24 hours, because I think the longest time I've streamed for is like 8.5 hours or something. So I was like, oh, this is gonna look really cool. But I think also Twitch kicks you off after 24 hours, so maybe it wouldn't matter anyway. But no matter. We're nearly back, buddy. Has this been enough? Probably not. But we've had some good sniffs and we've been social today. You should sleep all night. And if I get really tired, I'm actually really good at power napping. I don't know if you can hear the frogs, by the way, in the random pond. Like, I can't sleep at night. Terrible at sleeping at night. It's a kind of insomnia, I guess. I wake up quite often during the night. They call it some kind of insomnia. I don't know. But I'm really good at having like a 10-minute power nap on the floor and then feeling way better. So it might get to the point at some point during or after we finish baking or something where I'm just like, I just need 10 minutes. And I could put on words on stream and see how you go and let you guys all hang out. Shall we go across the oval? We'll go across the oval. I forgot I have words on stream all set up. Let's see. I was going to try and do some kind of like, Lucas, wait, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. He's sitting. Sit at the road. You're a good pup. Okay. Gus. I was going to, because I'm nearly at 250 followers. So I was going to do some kind of celebration at 250, but I didn't know what to do. Oh, there's more of the sunset. Sorry, that's prettier. I should have taken it out that way, but it's a bit further, and I didn't want to get stuck in the dark, which is a shame. But there's our lovely sunset. There we go. Good boy. Easy. Down the hill. Whee! Ugh. I'm usually not too bad. Like, I'll wake up a few times, like maybe 2 or 3 times, which isn't terrible. But when I have something on that I know I need to do the next day, like last night I was like, oh, I'm going to try and do this big stream, and it's like, it doesn't matter at all if I don't make it. It's just for fun, just something silly to try and do. And but I was like, oh, I have to remember and have these things ready, and what if I don't have this? And then I was having like the weirdest like dreams about the stream, because I don't know. So that was very silly and random, but anyway, I think it's because it's still new and exciting. I think I only started streaming in November last year. So yeah, but here we are. We're nearly home. Nearly home, buddy. So I should actually just come down here and get the rubbish out of so this is technically a creek. This is the creek, and when it rains and floods, it comes up over what I'm standing on, what we're walking on, and it floods almost all of the oval, which is great. Oh, we should have. That's where we were, where we saw the kangaroos in the paddock before. I thought they might have come down a bit, but maybe not. But yeah, when it floods, it comes way up to the top of this, and then it doesn't go under the path here, it goes over it. And these are our local magpies. So magpies are what like to take Lucas's hair to make their nests. They're notorious for being quite feisty. They build their nests way up high, and they're nesting now. Stop, stop. And they will swoop to protect their nest. So they're beautiful in black and white, and they have a lovely song. But some of them are more territorial than others, and they'll come and swoop. And I have got a couple. The ones around my town are great. And they like me, and they like Lucas. Come on, because they come into our yard. But I have a couple at work. I work as a push bike postie, and I have, I think, 3 that swoop me. And they are a little bit, a couple of them get quite close. So yeah, when it floods here, the water fills up and goes over the top of this footpath, which is a little bit scary. But so far, it's been fine. My house hasn't gone under. So, the creek is neat. The flooding, I mean, yeah. It made it really awkward to get insurance where we live because we're close to bushland, so we're a fire risk and a flood risk. Oh, you have magpies here too? I think they do. Do they look different? Here's my street. I feel like they look different. But yeah, swooping season is definitely something. And it's okay, I'm walking on the correct side of the road. So we're nearly home. I will jump back inside and swap stream back over to the computer, or I'll try to. And we'll see, there's my nerd room, that one there with the pretty lights in the window. That's where we're going back in. There's all my Kirby's on the windowsill. So let's see how we go. What do you reckon, Lucas? Shall we jump back inside? Have you got wet feet still? You going to sit? Sit there, don't sit on me. Stay. The cookers, I love them. They're so good. Oh, but yeah, the washout isn't too bad. Stay, buddy. Alright, we're going to jump inside. I'm going to put Lucas out the back because he's going to have wet feeties. Are you stretching? Are you tired? You can't be tired. Alright, Lucas, sit. Let me change. Sit. Let me take your halter off. Sit. Oh, he's scratching his face. Let me take the halter off. Buddy. Hang on. Oh, scratchy face. Alright, you go out there. I'll go inside and I'll come back and get you. Good boy. He's going to drink out of the bucket under the heater. Look at that face. Oh, I'll be right back. No. Oh, that face. Oh dear. All right. Give me sorry, I half dropped you. Give me a couple of minutes, and we'll swap everything back over, and I'll meet you back on the computer in like two or 3 minutes. If I could force this to run an ad, I would do that. Oh, it was a captive, but strictly as a rescue. Oh, that's cool. Oh, wait, the kookaburra? Wait, the kooka or the magpie? How did you get a kookaburra? They're not native in America. You guys have loads of crazy Aussie animals, which is wild. I did see that. I will have a look shortly. And we will. Oh, here's my front door. Oh, Doc's my black front door. All right. Well, there's the say goodbye to the outside, and I'll meet you all back inside in a couple of minutes. Thanks for coming for a walk with us. Hang on. Thanks, guys. I'll see you back inside in a minute. Bye.